All right, so we got Nate Clarke.
Hello.
So yeah, just tell us about yourself. Let's hear it.
I just like to work really hard. I have an immense passion for bowling. We all have a passion to become the best, and that's pretty much all my dream is. I just want to become the best bowler. That's why I work in a pro shop, Strike Effects.
He was actually just the runner-up in NEBA this past weekend, so that's pretty sick.
This past weekend was a dream come true. I really wish I won. That would have been like pinch me, I'm dreaming.
You will soon. I know it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But I wanted to make the cut. I shot a really good first game. I decided to try a reality out. I had my reality at like a really low grit to try to get it to hook the lane, get it to dig a little bit more, give me a little more miss run because there's a lot of mills on all lanes. And it looked really good. I shot the front 10, 289 the first game. Unfortunately, I managed to forget how to make ball changes the second game and not understand ball motion. So I shot 179. Missed 2 10 pins that game. So, but I persevered, which is something that I'm really proud of myself for, is that my mental game has come a long way. So normally by that point I might have mentally checked out and given up or felt like all was lost. Even after I shot a monstrous 289, I thought it would be over. By now, I decided to try something new, made a ball change to a Tour Dynamics that we just drilled, something that just came out from Rotogrip. And that ball, let's just say, did me wonders this weekend. It carried me to a 179, grinded me out that game. Shot a 221, a 233, and a 222 just to eke into the cut.
You had a gauntlet match play.
It was hell. I thought I was going to lose the first match. I tell everyone I versed one of the greatest players of all time in New England history, Bill Webb, an amazing player, 9 bowler of the year, most all time. He got less hits than I did. Unfortunately, missed a 10 pin. I made my spares that match. I got a couple more strikes. So we moved on to the next round, and it was not any easier. I versed Jesse Gibson. Jesse Gibson is always a threat. He just learned how to bowl two-handed too, and he throws it so good, but he decided to go two-handed the first round, switched to one-handed, popped off a huge 268, 299 to make it into the match play. I saw that with my own eyes, and I thought, holy crap, whoever verses that guy, get their ass beaten. And, well, I got to verse him. Very, very fortunately, I managed to beat him. And then I got rewarded with Brian Graywatts, bowler of the year for NEBA as well. Amazing regional player on the national tour, I believe, too. I might be wrong, but I think he is. I threw pretty much everything but the kitchen sink at him, and it worked. He couldn't get the carry. I got the carry. I moved on and got rewarded with one of the best lefties in the region, if not the nation, Michael Martell, second place in the USBC Masters. The guy threw the phenomenal.
His night frame. Yeah!
He put so much pressure on me. I started off with spare. He hit the front 6 at me. He slipped up, spared. I had a chance to shoot 279. I tug a shot. I leave a 6 pin, make the spare. He leaves a vicious 7 pin where he should have got that strike to beat me. They gave me the opportunity to do something that I've never done before, which was to double in the 10th. And I got the second one, and that one was probably one of the best moments of my career.
Like I said, that was freaking clutch, man. That was so clutch.
It felt amazing, especially to beat someone with that high of caliber. On to the next match. And in that match, Joe honestly just couldn't figure out the right lane, it seemed like. And it looked like he was running out of gas a little bit, and I luckily had a little bit more in my tank. And that was where my gas tank ran out, and my knowledge of the game was far inferior to Alex. I'm not saying that I'm a terrible bowler, but I will say that Alex did what Alex does. Alex dominated me. He saw the lanes better than I did, and he won. I made some mistakes that match, and now I look at it and I know what I need to do better, but I'm incredibly grateful for that moment nonetheless.
Well, 2 things. I mean, first of all, it was freaking 9 o'clock, and then you're going up against... It
was very late.
Yeah, you're going up against literally the greatest amateur of all time, and, either him or Litch. Maybe Webb as well is in that conversation, but... these are like the greatest amateurs of all time, and you bowled amazing the whole day, and you made that freaking 410.
And it just
and I think he helped it too.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's the dazzle of the moment.
Oh,
and he makes it. What a shot!
I just find that so cool. Just everything that happened.
Yeah, 410, I really didn't think about making it. I just got up there. I was like, well, there goes that. Might as well try to make it for the heck of it. And I let go. Like, that's probably going to make it, isn't it? And as soon as the ball probably got about 30 feet down, like, yeah, it's going to make the spin. And then it slid over. Like, all right, well, at least we have a highlight for this match.
Yeah,
Put it on Facebook. That's pretty cool.
But point being, you can't hold that against yourself. I mean,
no, I never was gonna. Like I said, I thought I was going to lose in a round of 64. So the final match, I didn't feel that pressure either. I just was caught up, it seems like, in the moment.
Absolutely. that's what a lot of people who are just whacking it, on big stages, that's what they say. They're like, normally you'd expect it to be this like nerve-wracking thing, but they're like, I didn't feel jack shit. I was just competing.
No, it's just all muscle memory. You train for that moment, and
yeah,
that's what I kind of think. Like I practice. I'm here practicing as much as I can possibly for those moments. That's where you test yourself. League can teach you so much, but tournaments, that's where you really learn. You got to put your money on the line, your time on the line, put your blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. So you got to put it. My mental game has improved greatly. It's not the best out of everybody, but it's improved greatly. So I want to give myself that credit. I have improved very much over the last 6 months. A lot of people have said that to me, and I believe in my ability to persevere. And I'll be honest, I was in a mental facility at the start of the year. I was at a really, really low point, and so it was. I basically kind of had to reset and take a break from everything. And when I came back to bowling, it was a slow process. But when I came back, it was still. I knew from the get-go when I was coming back, it wasn't going to be an easy comeback. And NEBA was not easy for me to get there. I didn't make any cuts this year, pretty much for a very long time.
Well, why do you think that was? Why do you think it was a struggle?
One of my weaknesses, really, honestly, is short patterns. That's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to work with Chris Vorey on some stuff, working on short patterns. Chris has done me just wonders lately, as well as that coach, Greg. He's the head coach of Tony Patterson. Short patterns, getting my roll forward, kind of end over end, has still been a struggle for me, I'll be honest. And I think my smarts, my brains are getting a little bit better there, too.
You've always been a smart kid. Come on.
Yeah, but,
Dude, you didn't mention you were the valedictorian in high school. That's insane. Tell me about your future goals, kind of your future outlook. Take me through that.
I want to at least have a title within the next few years. I don't want to say I want it by the end of the year because that's a very high goal. I want it as an attainable goal for myself. I want to have one probably within 5 years. Maybe win a regional within 10 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and he left that week 10, then he comes up and he makes his move 4-10.
That kid's going to win a lot.
He was in the finals at Keene.
That kid,
that's 2 out of 3 for
He's
him.
going to win.
That,
2 out of 3.
That kid's going to win. He's going to win a lot. He's very, very smart. He sees ball motion, and he understands the physical side of the game.
Well, and he kept his head. He had a tough match here against Michael Martel, and he beat him. So,
listen,
good for him.
He's going to win. You're going to see him win soon. He's been working for us for a while now.
Yeah.
And the kid is smart.
Now,